Okay. So here we have me trying to hold the camera, i.e. the phone, get far enough away so you can see the reaction of the horse. He's tight. There's a tail swish every time I hit a bad spot. So I'm just going to keep running my hand down here. And there's a tail just going at it. Right there. And I can feel his muscles. I'm going to work my way back through here. Right up here. There we go. I can see what happens to these muscles. There we go. I shouldn't do that. I should be able to just work through these muscles. Oh gosh, they're quite tight. And he's an honest boy, he's not kicking. So he's chewing on my rope. Lets me know that it's uncomfortable. So I haven't even done him. He's a really kind guy. So I'm going to put on the LifeWave patches and then roll the video again after that. Hi. Yes, he's very sweet. Sore in spots. So he's sore in spots. So one of the places that he's sore, and as you can see when I touch in here and palpate, he comes back to tell me, oh. So I'm going to work on there. And I'm going to work in here. He's tight. And we'll get those sorted out today. So those are the three main spots. Back here, the withers, just behind the withers and below, and just above the point of the shoulder. So I've just put the patches on. LifeWave. We'll see if there are any reactions from him. His ears are back. He's kind of feeling something. So it's been 20 seconds. It's just mellowing out. Look at his eyes are half closing. You just heard something, his ears are forward. Yes. Just gonna stretch, go back to eating his hay. So it's been almost a minute. So let's come back here and see what's happening. Tail switch. What's happening under my hand is not as tight after 1 minute. And through here, still tight, but see the flesh is moving under my hand already. Right there is still a bad spot. And there, and all the way coming back through here. But the tail swishing is less. He's still managing to just keep eating his hay, so it's uncomfortable, but not at the same level it was before. And that's after, well, a minute. So I'm going to leave him on for maybe 3 minutes, go and work on another part of his body, and see how that comes through. Okay, and then we'll check back with the third video. Okay, so I went off and talked to another client. I moved the patches, so it's now been about 10-15 minutes. Oh, his tail has taken it off. I had moved them over here. One's still left. The other one's on the floor. So we'll just stick that back there. So that's where I had this one, but it fell off. So anyway, we'll see what's happening. So it's been about 10 minutes and the patches were off this spot for a while. So as I come down through his back now, no tail swishing. Still a little tight, but that's because I'm also going deeper. But notice, no, there, see, the muscle is softer through here already. No tightening up. You can see it moving under my fingers as I'm palpating. And that's why I put these patches back here, because the glutes, the descending glutes going into his hamstring group back here were quite tight. So I'm going to press even harder to see what's happening deeper. And there we got a normal reaction, which is a flexion through the hips. No tail swishing. He's still quite happily munching away. And don't try this at home. This is not something you should do, i.e. palpate a horse without a halter or a lead rope. But I've been working with this horse for quite a while. I know him, he knows me. And I needed to get this video done because I've been saying I should be videoing this, because these patches truly amaze me constantly. So there is one spot right here. Oops, lost the patch again. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so there's still one spot deep, but if you needed to have your horse ready to go into the show ring for the next day, and you had palpated, as I did, and anybody can do that, to see what's happening through their back, and they were as tight as he was, why would you reach for Banamine or anything like that when you could just stick a patch on? And look at that. So much looser. And all of that within 15 minutes. I mean, even in here, everything's moving. And that's what muscle should look like when you're pressing on it. And that's how the horse should react to it when you're pressing on it. They shouldn't care at all. And as you can see, he doesn't mind. So the other place that he was tight, and I haven't patched here yet, was up here behind the withers. And there, he starts to look up a bit, but it's still not as sore. So that's why LifeWave suggests you start, oops, sorry, it's all just horse, that you start at the back, patching at the back, and working your way forward, because obviously it has an effect that works that way too. So this is still a little uncomfortable for him, because there we go, we've got the tail swishing happening again, but the muscles aren't tight. So even that's a big help if you want to ride your horse and show and have the shoulders working well. Okay, so the other place that he was tight and I haven't done anything for is in here, and the tail is swishing. He's not as bad as he was. Yeah, he's gone back to eating and I'm pressing away. So, oops, he's lost his patch again. Oops, there we go. His tail keeps taking it off. I guess it's not sticking well. We've lost both of them. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's 15 minutes with 2 LifeWave patches that I've used on other horses. I used them on 3 horses yesterday, and he's the 4th horse that I'm using them on today, and they're still working beautifully. I just stick them back in my LifeWave pack, and away we go. So the take-home message from this is keep a couple of pairs of these in your bag of tricks. Pull them out if your horse is a little tight after a day or a weekend of competing. Stick them on, move them around. It'll take you 15 minutes, if that, and your horse will be good to go back into the ring again happily. And he'll have a good evening's rest too without being tight. So, there you are, Kim Allaby, Soothing Hands Equine.